Hello everybody, and welcome to the latest update video for the Little Henham Model Railway. Okay, hello to all my subscribers, and a warm welcome to all the new people that I've gained as subscribers this month. I hope that you'll enjoy what you'll see in the coming weeks and months. So now, let's go and take a look at what's new. So the first new addition to the layout this month is a magazine stall. I've added in a figure there just to make it more of a bit of a cameo scene, and there will also be a figure added into the magazine stall serving behind the counter. One of the most prominent features I've added this month to the layout is the backing board, which will hide the controller. This runs the length of the layout, and eventually we'll have low relief buildings added to it of various degrees to finish off the High Street and Station Road, and to give it more of a scene. I'm hoping to have some really cool cameo scenes added along this. So as soon as this video is finished, I'm going to be getting started on this. But as you can see, it takes up quite an area, but it'll be really good when it's finished. Last month, in the previous video, you'll see that I was working on a sliding board to add a scene in for a traction engine rally. Well, I've been working quite hard on that this month, and it's pretty much there. We'll have a closer look in a sec, but as you can see, the board is now in, the runners to the side are now painted black, and the traction engine scene is starting to take shape. The board has now got its scenery on. I've added embankments to the back of the board, which when you slide the board out, these embankments stay on the main layout. When the board's in place, you can't tell that there is actually a gap there. Road rollers and showman's engines have started to turn up for the show. And at the back there's a lorry with a trailer on which he's got the Dodgems ride. So they're just setting up the Dodgems. Some of the little sideshows are also setting their business up, and again these will be added with figures later on to bring the scene to life. There will be other rides and attractions added to the rally field as well, so there'll be like a small fun fair as well. And here we have some of the showman's engines which have already arrived. Any of you that live in the Essex area, you may recognise the showman's engine in the middle, the blue one, which is called Ex-Mayor. This is quite a regular visitor to a local rally to me called Barleylands, which is held in Billericay in Essex. These are quite nice detailed models, and they're a mixture of Oxford diecast, and the one on the extreme right there is a Lesney, and the one on the left is a Corgi. Again, these will be added later on with things like figures, sacks of coal leaning against the wheels. There'll be living vans. I'm going to make some living vans to have here as well, and again some really nice cameo scenes. Around the layout I've also placed other traction engines and steam road locomotives like this one. This is the famous locomotive that used to belong to Norman E. Box, one of the big contractors back in the day. He's on his way to the rally, and we see him just coming over the railway crossing now with his trailer. Here's a road roller, again on its way to the rally, hopefully for a nice weekend. The major new addition this month to the layout is this row of houses. I started putting the foundations in last month, and I've now made the kits, put them on the layout, and I've now also modelled all the gardens as well and detailed some of the houses here. All the walling has gone in, and I've even turned one house here into what I now call the Bluebell Guest House. Someone's left their motorbike there, and this lady here, she's just out there sweeping her path. So this is my version of what I would call railway terrace. Again, later on there's going to be more figures added in, people walking up and down the street, etc. The other item I've also been working on is the engineer's depot, which has now gained its sign, and also I've added a lot of detail in here. The building is now in, the cable drums are in, and there's other small details. The only thing really remaining to do here now is to add in the figures. This little fence has got to be extended down to meet the one by the lorry there, but overall I'm quite happy how this little cameo scene has come out. Okay, the last big change to the layout this month is I've relocated the fire station. If you look in a previous video you'll see where it used to be, and it was no good. You couldn't see it at all really, it didn't show up any of the features, and it's hard to see. So what I've done now is, on the top of the embankment, I cleared a space, and I've relocated the fire station here. Around the fire station I've put some scenery in, and I've added also another Eastern National bus stop. As you can see here, we've got the training tower, and there's a small green to the side of the fire station. I'm thinking of putting a flagpole in there with either the Essex County flag on or the Essex County Fire Brigade Service flag. But in this little yard here, I'm going to detail this for some firemen, having a training session with ladders, hoses, and probably even a car with a roof cut off, just to bring it alive a bit. Okay, so that's it this month for updates. I hope you enjoy what you've seen. There'll be even more next month. But just one question, I'm not sure what to put in this space here. This is where the fire station used to be. I'd welcome any comments on what you think should go here. Off the top of my head, I was thinking about putting a school here with a playground, etc. But I'm open to suggestions. The next video that I'll put on will be a 1980s running session with BR Blue locos and BR Blue and Grey coaches, classes 47s, 31s, 37s. So please have a look out for that. Thank you to all my subscribers and thank you for tuning in. See you next month. Bye bye.